Okay, Papa, here's a live setup. It's happening right now. It's about 7:37 on Tuesday night, and we're looking at the Aussie dollar. And this is a 30-minute chart right here. Don't worry about these other levels that you see on my chart here. They're just daily pivot points. The Fibonacci's are in black. The levels, Fibonacci levels here are in black. And you can see I've already got the letters put on here. It's a buy bullish setup. Here is X. Here is A. The retrace of X to A is going back towards X. And we've got a B point right here at the 50% Fibonacci level. And you can tell that my fib tool is pulled properly because the expansions are on the top, and the fib tool, the retraces as you go down, are in ascending order. So 38, 50, 61 to 78. So we got an impulse leg from X to A. We've got a 50% retrace at B. And then we've got a perfect touch of the 127.2 fib extension forming C. So now we're looking to pull our fib tool from X on up to C, which gives us our D entry right here at the 78.6 retrace of the X to C leg. And that 78 retrace is coming in at 0.9995. So I'd say a good place to buy would be the nice round number of 1.0000. Stops, of course, below X, 10 pips. And your first profit target will be a retrace from C to D. So if we put a horizontal line there at the 1.000, and we're looking for profit targets from this point. If it holds, it's very possible it's going to move down a little bit below that green line. Nothing's going to be exact. And when that does happen, you can readjust the profit targets. You'll have plenty of time, as this is a 30-minute chart. Nothing's going to sneak up on you here. But your first profit target's the 38. Second is the 61. And again, your profit targets are a retrace of the C to D. I think on the picture you sent me, your fib tool was swapped around the other way. But what was interesting enough is that your expansions were on top, but your levels were off here. Your retrace levels are off here. So that tells me that the fib tool needs to be Fibo properties, and you need to look in here and make sure all this matches. I wish I could make this bigger, but basically this is what you're looking at. This is how your fib tool needs to be set up exactly by these levels. If you need to write them down, just copy the parameters exactly. You can delete all of yours and just start from scratch and copy these exactly. And if you look here, 0.236 is the level, and the description is 78. The level is 1.618, and the description is 161.8. So if you can copy those all the way down, I'm not sure how many there are, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those that you need to copy. And if it's a problem, I can send you these things in an email where you're not having to look at them here. You can just go back and pause the video until you get these just like I've got them. I'm just scrolling down from the top to the bottom. They're in no real order. It doesn't matter which order you put them in, as long as they're the level 1.414 matches the level 1.414, and the description you put 141.4. So not to confuse anything there, but I'm going to start at the top again and just scroll down. You can write these down and then make sure your fib tool matches that, and I guarantee you 100% that's going to clear up whatever you got going on there with your fib tool. So nonetheless, we got X, A, it's a buy setup, retrace down to B, pull the fib from XA again, there's your C, now we pull it up to C, gives us our D here at 78 retrace, which I like the whole number of 1.0000 as a better entry. And then, like I say, it's a 30-minute chart, so once D starts coming down here, you may get D right here, you may get D right here, you may get D right here. Depending on how that plays out, that's how you'll switch your fibs around and measure the C to D retrace there to get your profit targets. And as you can see, these profit targets will change as I move this retrace up and down. So depending on how deep goes will depend how deep or shallow your profit targets will be, the 31 and the 618. So hope that clears anything up. I'm going to post this to YouTube, send you the link right quick.